they find the Princess Peach was taken by this weirdo named Booster.
Who's definitely not Wario.
Who is definitely not Wario. Not at all. Not even slightly.
Completely different person.
So, they rescue, kind of, Peach from Booster, who is going to marry her. He's a very confused individual. But, they get the princess back and bring her back, and then, after informing her of all the Star Spirit nonsense, she continues joining up with them to save the world and the concept of wishes. So, they're all partied together, and, sorry. Yeah.
That was weird.
Yeah. So they're all partied together, and they finish collecting all the star pieces and return to Bowser's castle and take it back from the giant sword, which becomes a portal to Smithy's dimension. And they use that to go and they beat up Smithy, who was apparently wanted to end wishes because he wants a world of weapons. And who needs wishes when you have weapons? It was a very weird philosophical stance.
Maybe.
Or maybe it was like kind of a backwards thing of who needs weapons when you have wishes, so he's got to get rid of wishes so everybody wants weapons.
Possibly there might be some context we're missing from the celestial realm.
Yeah, there may be like an interdimensional cultural rift there that we're missing something about what this means. But the point is, he wanted weapons instead of wishes, and that's why he destroyed the Star Road. So, the whole party beats the crap out of him, they kick him back, they destroy the portal to his dimension, and they've sealed it off, and Smithy is no longer a problem. And the Star Road is repaired, and Geno returns to the stars. And
Bowser's castle is repaired as well.
Yeah, Bowser's castle is also... Well, afterwards, Bowser has his castle, and he needs to repair it. He's repairing it. He's also rebuilding it and kind of moving it, because he can just move his castle. He can put it on... he can make it fly, because he's, Koopa
magic.
Kingdom magic. So they fly the castle out to somewhere a bit more remote, I guess. And in this process, also, Princess Peach decides that, during this whole thing, Toad Town got attacked. The town outside Mushroom Kingdom Castle was attacked by Smithy's gang, and the Toads all got, had a big panic. And so Peach decides that, she's going to move the castle to a more remote place, build a new castle elsewhere to, protect the Toads from any further attacks, so the town doesn't get attacked when the castle does. So, Mario is well and truly exhausted now, having gone on a complete double adventure while sick across dimensions.
We know he's sick because he didn't say anything.
And also, he was, barely able to jump at the start of this adventure. He
had to learn how to jump again, yeah.
Yeah, he had to build his strength back up. But at the end, he's, completely exhausted, and he just wants to sleep. And the problem with that is that Subcon gets attacked again. So, in Subcon, the king of Subcon, after they had been rescued by Mario the first time, built all of these golden statues of Mario around Subcon in, celebration of him. And, Wario uses his wish-granting demon to regain his wart form and return to the World of Dreams to steal these golden statues. Because they're gold. So, while Mario is sleeping and trying to rest, he gets pulled into another Subcon adventure. Along with Luigi and Peach and Toad, like the first time. They all have to fight Wart again and save the Subcon and defeat the whole gang in there again. And
it's a whole thing. With voiceover.
Yeah. And that's right, I'd forgotten to mention that while, at some point previously, Birdo escaped from Subcon as well. We'd seen Birdo a couple of times. Birdo was, scouting for Wario back when he took over the Peaceful Woods.
Yeah.
Birdo was randomly, traveling the world in, while Mario was off on this Star Road adventure. She was just kind of resting in the clouds in an egg which was odd. But yeah, Birdo can apparently at this point just travel between Subcon and the real world seamlessly with no trouble. So they rescue Subcon again, and Mario has to take a very, very long time to actually rest and relax and recover from this point. While this is going on, Peach is building the new castle, or having the new castle built, rather, but also sending out Mushroom Kingdom scientists and explorers to the stars. Because now they know the stars are, you know, there's this whole big wish-granting system among the stars. That's something that they want to get in on, that they want to tap into. So they send people out to the stars where they meet the star spirits and are able to forge an alliance. And with this kind of convince the stars that Bowser is bad, and that Peach is good and the Mushroom Kingdom are the good ones, and that they should always only ally with them and not deal with Bowser. Even though Bowser was involved in helping them save the Star Road, but Peach is very good at propaganda.
I guess so.
So, they ally with the stars, and through this alliance, they obtain a large quantity of power stars, which are, you know, powerful celestial artifacts that can be used for powerful magics. So, they're studying the power stars and use them to build up a defense of the new castle, which they have now finished building. And so Mario is invited to the new castle to celebrate, that it's done being built, and celebrate the new alliance with the stars. And so when he's finally recovered, he goes to the castle, and it's been taken over by Bowser.
Gotcha.
Because they're really, really bad at defense in the Mushroom Kingdom. So Bowser took all of the power stars and used them to create magical painted worlds, which is a technology that existed ages ago. That I'm not sure if, like, the Koopa Kingdom already had it, that they weren't able to use it again because they didn't have enough magical power.
Or celestial.
Or what, but the point is that now he's used the stars to create these painted worlds where he has then hidden the stars so that they can be, kept safe by his minions in these painted worlds. Didn't work out too well for him. Mario entered the paintings and went through these worlds and collected all the stars again, and then beat up Bowser and saved the castle, and everything there was fine again.
As he does. But we also found a black hole underneath the castle?
Yeah, so there were a number of weird things that we saw within this new castle. There was a black hole in a worksite underneath that perhaps some kind of source of power again? There was something under there that Bowser wanted. We'll find out later. We don't know what it was. Presumably something that would help with magics later. But something underneath the castle. Also, Bowser built a submarine port directly connected to the moat. Which, kind of odd.
Shouldn't be able to do, but he did.
Yeah, it's magic, power stars, something. Anyway, they've saved the castle, they've saved Peach, Bowser's been defeated again. And then Peach wants another vacation. She wants to go back to Earth on vacation. She's had a rough time. She's had a couple of adventures. Bowser's been involved. She wants to rest. So she gets help from Mario. Because she doesn't have, I guess for some reason she doesn't have, like, active funding for a vacation. Maybe her minister is, being kind of, the chancellor is perhaps being a bit stingy with the treasury.
She did just build an entire new castle.
Yeah. We also, the chancellor that we saw earlier, do we see him again? We kind of see him again. I think that was actually the same Chancellor in Paper Mario later. That was what we saw, yeah. Never mind. But, so yeah, she had just built this whole new castle. She doesn't have a lot of funds for a vacation. So she gets Mario to help her embezzle research funds under the guise of doing an archaeological study on Earth.